Like sometimes he just go really slow with it. You know what I'm saying? And now niggas be like really slow and like pacing themselves with their bars and shit. So I give him credit for that.
So you're saying that you want niggas to rap slower?
No, I'm saying that
you like when niggas ease in.
I'm saying the pause.
That's what you said?
Pause. But I'm saying the fact that niggas do that today is because of him. And
you want niggas to take their time with you?
I don't like where this is going, Kev. I don't like it. This is very juicy activity right now. All right. That's crazy. This is juicy activity. What? What if that nigga come out with a song called Juicy? Nigga wear his do-rag without the streaks in it, he start acting different. How come you don't never pull out the good shits? Because I know you have them on deck. You really be just saving them because like niggas probably got you fucked up on this camera. They be thinking like, oh, Kev be wearing the bum ass do-rags. I'm like, nigga, I know you got the ill shits. We ain't even gotta talk about the G's. I ain't even talking about those. Just you got quality shits. Like why you gonna stun on these niggas, Kev? Let's talk about it, bro. Why you be out here really humble? Like,
where am I going that I need to be stunting on niggas?
Well, you on camera, so that footage is going everywhere.
Sure, why not?
I'm just saying, you be having like choices, and you just don't even you don't even pull them out.
I don't be caring like that. It's like
you'll pull out the grills before you pull out like the good do rags.
And I only pull the golds out because it's just like, well, I ain't pulled these out in a minute. You know, but.
Yeah, so I'm surprised, and even with that, I'm like, you got one set of grills, which is understandable because you know, in our final situation, having more than one grill, I'd be like, all right, Kev, like what's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? But you definitely got the do rags on deck, and I feel like niggas don't even know that your do rag game is some. I ain't gonna say something serious, but your do rag game is respectable.
Yeah. I actually I seen some new ones I want to get where these niggas. They got clips on the back of them. So like I said, of ties, and you clip it, like like the backpack straps, like the clicky. It's like that on the end on the you can tie.
See, I pretty cool. That. Black on business?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm about to say because even with that, nigga, I'll be the one to say that flex too. You also supporting your own people, my nigga.
Yeah. Always.
You know what? I'm gonna say this right here. I don't fuck with you, but I really want you to get rich one day because you just gonna really like put your money towards like awesome shit and not even speak on it.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave it to niggas like me, be like, y'all don't even know this nigga Kev saved like 10 people from a burning building, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you know who one of them people was? NBA YoungBoy or some shit. It'd be some shit like that. Like, it'd be some shit that only you know about and you'll never speak on it. I'm like, this nigga's just sitting on dope ass shit. Like, bruh, this nigga just sent 10 people to college, don't even want to, and just one of them just happened to be Issa Rae. Like, so, like, you do some ill shit like that and would just never say something. I'm like, nigga, I'm not saying for you, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, yo, boy.
You fucking too goddamn humble sometimes, bro. You shaking up my nerves, bro. Stunt on these niggas one time. Tyler the Creator type style, nigga.
I'm gonna stunt on into this episode of Hold Down Podcast.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? It's your main man, the Unstoppable Bloodbath, back at it again right here in the kitchen. You know, usually I let my co-host do all the intros, but you know, he's talked enough.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Exactly. Let's see. Where am I going with today's name? I actually didn't have one today, you know. Let's see. You wearing tie-dye. Got what you gonna do? You gonna call me
a quadriplegic or some shit?
Nah, I'm not gonna say that because if anything, I'm the one that's more injured than you. So why would I call you a quadriplegic?
Maybe it's quantum physics.
Nah, I've said that before.
Oh. What's the name of that video game? Is it Quantum? This is some game.
Quantum Break.
Quantum Break.
Yeah.
I still gotta play that game too. I got it, and I just never played the shit.
I wanted to say Quagmire, but it wouldn't work because of it. And that's a real word too to be caught in a quagmire. This is more of a quandary that I'm in right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Curious case of Quans and whatnot. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, happy Kwanzaa to all y'all out there. I'm being early.
and late at the same time. Like, anyway, this is a whole damn podcast. We was like hip hop and battle rap culture as a whole. So last week we did, which event was that?
It was
Queens Get the Money by the Chrome 23 event, the Remy Ma Battle League. That was dope. So this week,
did everything Remy Ma related?
Yes, you do stay consistent with saying that every time that we mention her. That's good.
I'm gonna do it until like Papoose like be like, all right, my nigga, relax. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Respect.
Word.
I loved your first 15 mixtapes too.
15? Wow, that's a lot.
He had a lot of mixtapes. I ain't gonna lie. Like, while I give credit to definitely Gucci Mane, Lil Wayne, and niggas like that, NBA YoungBoy, I give them the credit for having like a lot of quantity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? While also having quality.
Mm-hmm.
Papoose might be the up north nigga that was doing that shit. He definitely was like, before Currency was putting out mixtapes damn near every month. If not, it was every 2 months. Which led him to getting that $1.5 million deal when he had it. You know what I'm saying? But the mixtape definitely was hot in the streets, for sure. Back when niggas could sell mixtapes too, when you really had to like go to Mix Unit and buy a mixtape, or you had to go to your local, you know what I'm saying, bodega, and you can get like there was official mixtapes. Like there was the bootleg, there was like bootleg ones that you could tell somebody printed and the color would look ugly, and then there'd be ones that's like, oh, this shit look like an album.
It's nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Papoose for that shit.
Word. The show's usually broken up into a couple parts. First is hip hop shenanigans, aka Quan's favorite part of the show. Then we do our actual battle reviews. Then we do our artist of the week and any closing remarks that we might have. This week, I don't even know if we have any hip hop shenanigans, but I do have a topic slightly.
Cool.
So
while he's looking for that topic, we're going to say like, comment, and subscribe. Why? Because we want you to like, comment, and subscribe. You can almost consider this podcast to be called like, comment, and subscribe, because we want you to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to say it one more time. Like, comment, and subscribe.
And I feel like people have been listening to you, because we did get some more comments last week. People seeing some names we're not used to seeing. So
for real,
that was nice. We appreciate that, even if you have negative things to say. So it's nice to see new comments.
I almost be wanting to open the floodgates for that, but then it might backfire one day, because if we just have 15 comments and it's all trash shit, it's like, all right, niggas might not know that niggas is just trolling, and they're gonna, next thing you know, we're gonna have fucking 100 views and 40 comments all negative, and I'm like, well, this is counterproductive.
Yeah, I don't really like fan bases usually follow the creators. So it's like, if I don't give out that type of energy, it's probably not gonna come back to me. So
the one bad thing is the audience don't know that Mike C-Town called you a fucking follower. So when you said follower, I really wanted to make a joke about it, but I was like, only I'm gonna get it. So it was like,
nobody else heard that.
Like,
that was
fuck.
All yeah. All right. So this was sent to me by Public Enemy B. So
shout out to Public Enemy B. Yeah. Got love for that. You and Arturo. That's his name.
Stover.
Yes, Arturo Stover.
You said it right.
We fuck with everybody that's consistent with us, because that's love right there for real.
Also shout out to Rappity Rapper and Sauce X. We sing it all the time.
For sure.
This tweet was about DNA. All right. DNA made a One Gotta Go, their career, their impact, their battles, and their accolades. Are you ready? Who's in it?
This is going to choose violence, because
it's going to be easy.
It's never going to be. Okay.
Easy hell for me.
All right.
Goods. Arsenal.
That's who you chose automatically.
I didn't even say the whole thing yet.
I think I know who you chose already.
Goods.
Keep going.
Arsenal. A verb. DNA. Goods, Arsenal, A verb, and DNA. One Gotta Go.
Oh, damn. 'Cause now,
remember, this is their career, their impact, all their battles, and all their accolades.
See,
they gotta go.
And this is the hard part, bro. Because, like, Goods is the most irrelevant, like, battler ever. Like,
but he got them battles with Charlie.
He got what?
The battles with Charlie. Goods and Clips is a team.
If
you get rid of Goods, those battles are gone.
Those are amazing, but I don't think they shifted any culture. They just shifted with me because I'm a New York nigga, and those two are actually funny guys.
Mm-hmm.
And to make not even a New York thing, but slightly a New York thing, like I feel like they're also like funny to other New Yorkers, really. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Which is the fact why they can be cool enough and be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't talk down to me like that, all right? Because your mother's cooking, you know I enjoy it. Mm-hmm. When they were just talking about each other's mothers like that, it's like they can do that because they know each other. But like you really got to know somebody to just be we know each other, and I don't even mention your mother because I'm like, I don't even think we rock with each other like that I could just be like, yeah.
I just feel like,
you know what I'm saying, it's just
your mama jokes went out of style a long time ago. Maybe that's why I stopped doing that in like middle school. I started talking about niggas directly. I was like, I ain't gonna bring your mama into it, but talk about you.
But you, nigga. Nigga, so I'm pulling up on you, nigga.
Yeah, like,
put some respect on my name.
Ain't no point being, and there's no point in me being hypothetical, nigga. You the one here to look at how you looking. Like, I'm gonna just get to you.
But yeah, goods.
So are you saying goods got to go? You're not gonna say Averb?
Easily.
You're not gonna say
Averb did, because out of all these people, Goods is the only person that never had a top tier status. Even Averb had a top tier status at one point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's a bit of a laughable person now.
That laughable.
I ain't gonna lie. Smack gotta listen to the people, because there's a certain like tier of people that he still books like they mean something and pays them like they mean something when they don't mean nothing.
Just like Head Ice.
I'm not even mad. Yes.
Oh, yes. Defend that nigga.
Let's go. No, let's keep.
I thought you gonna go to war for Head Ice.
Let's keep it G real, because I know Goods and Head Ice are two people I know I champion. And I'm almost like, no disrespect, I fuck with Head Ice's pen, especially in the beginning. But even when that time was over with, and it was like, okay, the fact that he's an official street nigga and known in the streets, and he happens to battle, and so niggas just love every bar from him. Okay, that time is kind of over. The fact that he was champion and King of the Dot, very confusing. So I was like, oh, okay, dope. That's dope that like he can still survive and even be well respected in another league. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with it, but I'm also very much like, I'm not mad when niggas be like, I don't get it, or like it don't really appeal to me, it's not my thing. I respect it all the way, because I'll keep it real. His early career Head Ice is what I like, and I just give him credit for when he came out. Everybody always rapped like Murder Mook and Sirius Jones and the Smack DVD, where they just be like trying to get their shit out, where he's like, step in the room with a broom, here comes the doom, I'm fucking your mama soon. Like, sometimes he just go really slow with it. You know what I'm saying? And now niggas be like really slow and like pacing themselves with their bars and shit. So I give him credit for that.
So you're saying that you want niggas to rap slower?
No, I'm saying that
like when niggas ease in.
I'm saying pause.
That's what you said?
Pause. But I'm saying the fact that niggas do that today is because of him. And
you want niggas to take their time with you?
I don't like where this is going, Kev. I don't like it. This is very juicy activity right now. All right. But that's crazy.
It's a juicy activity. What?
Nigga, what if that nigga come out with a song called Juicy Fruit?
I mean, then he'd have to sample the already Juicy Fruit. So
what if he was really like the gay Tupac, but then he tried to remix a Biggie song?
Nah,
that'd be some crazy shit.
Wouldn't work. Anyway, so yeah, so
I mean, if he says
we agree that Head Ice is trash. Okay, cool.
We ain't agreeing on that. I agree that I like Head Ice, but I don't expect everybody else to like him.
Cool.
And even if you say it's trash, I can understand that too, because he's an acquired taste.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? He's like Lil B. Anyway, you know, but yeah, I would say goods. Why did
I don't know where you.
Why did I have an accent on it? Goods had the least impact. He's very consistent. I'll give him that, but that also kind of leads to you having less of an impact, because you know what? We kind of like when people have ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Like we like that. You know, him and Holla has his ups and downs. You know, Casita has his ups and downs. It's Murder Mook. If it goes back up, you know what I'm saying? He's been very much on up and up, and now it's interesting he's having a down. You know what I mean? Side note, I'm gonna say it right here. That caffeine commercial that be showing them on Instagram, y'all need to change that shit, all right? Because y'all having Murder Mook's bar on that shit, and the fact that y'all usually are better than this. Y'all usually know to put somebody on there that gets a reaction, that has an ill bar, has the room going ooh. The fact that y'all had Murder Mook on there and nobody even oohed at his bar in the commercial, like, y'all should know. Y'all should know. Y'all know better. Who chose that commercial, bruh? Get that shit. Get it out the bowl. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, I remember you said that one to me.
That shit made no sense to me. That shit was a trash ad. But yeah, goods gotta go. Because Averb, I give Averb credit because I remember when
he was putting on for St. Louis.
I remember when us New York niggas was shitting on St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when him and Holla, Averb, and I think was it not Ill Will? Who's that?
Ill Will's from Michigan. You talking about? It was it X Factor?
Young Ill? Is it?
No, I don't know.
No, X Factor from Detroit.
Oh.
There was another nigga that was with them, and they were all repping St. Louis, and they were all hard. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But like they were sent. It was from an event, and they were sent to the niggas that was popping in New York to pretty much be food. You know what I'm saying? But while the event didn't happen, them niggas still found their footing and got battles and got a name and put on for St. Louis. And St. Louis became a fucking respected state in the in the state of battle rap. And he's definitely one of the spearheads of that. So
definitely. I just want to I
100%
don't
credit.
want you to get too far and call St. Louis a state.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
no.
There you go.
I definitely called that wrong. A city. City in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Missouri.
I ain't want nobody to come in comments correct you in that.
Oh, they're gonna fax only my ass for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, shout out to Missouri. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it made St. Louis very respected in the battle rap community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which before we didn't even know what was going on out there. We had no idea. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give him credit for that. Goods never did nothing like that, respectfully. Then who was it? Arsenal? We ain't even gotta mention Arsenal. Like it's already known.
And then
most viewed battle rapper, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Got a few classes out there. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta talk about him.
And then the other person was DNA.
The DNA was definitely like one of the hottest at one time, and then even switched the style and then became one of the hottest, like kind of again a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely, even though at this point I kind of am getting a little bored with DNA, like DNA was definitely one of, like, I remember watching him from Grind Time days.
I remember that too.
He was fire then.
He was a kid,
and he was fire. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I mean? He just got older and got better. You know what I mean? He had a whole slogan and shit. So yeah, none of the people have had none. Goods hasn't had any of the impact that any of those people on that list have had. So it's like, respectfully, he has to go.
My answer was also Goods, but you already do that. So
yeah. You know, it's a podcast, so we gotta explain shit even when it's obvious.
Yeah, I feel you. Everybody hasn't seen everything, so this might be somebody's first time listening. So if you don't know, I have no problem with Goods. I think Goods is a cool dude. I think he's a very entertaining person. Battle wise, I've just never been impressed with Goods. And
keeping it G real, if all four of those people have a battle today, I probably would be more inclined to watch the Goods battle. You know what I'm saying? Out of all of them. I'm not running to the Averb battle.
I'm not watching the Averb. I'm not watching that either.
Arsenal, he's on and off sometimes, especially these days.
Feeling that day.
Especially since I feel like he's getting other money, so like his heart's not in battle rap anymore.
No, it's not.
And then who's
DNA? It just depends on the battle.
It does,
because he did good in that Hollow battle.
He needs to have an emotional attachment to the battle for, I feel like, for him to really perform these days.
Yeah,
because I feel like he's already battled the whole world. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, it's like he's really just battling himself. He's really just like, I guess, challenging himself. You know, he don't rap about guns no more and shit. So he's really just battling himself at this point until you give him an opponent that he might have a history with. Like,
you're trying to get the Lux battle.
I feel like he should get that. I ain't gonna lie. He just has to stay a little more consistent, I guess, because, you know, them top tier niggas just love to be like, hey, you haven't been perfect for 3 years straight. You can't battle me. You just took a loss.
But Surf gave Twerk a battle.
Well, I don't put Surf in there because Surf is active.
You're
but right. I'm talking about the niggas that, like Lux and Mook, them niggas that battle once a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas be trying to make you go through hoops to battle these niggas. And it's like, it's made them desirable because, like, everybody else you can get the smoke with. Like, I don't know if there's a DNA and Twerk battle. I'm pretty sure there is. But if there wasn't, I'm pretty sure if DNA was like, I want Twerk, Twerk would be like, all right, I'm here, nigga, what's up? You know what I'm saying? These niggas are accessible. And Sue Surf, you just have to be in that league or up to that level and he'll give you the battle that you want. You have to earn it, but he's not going to make you go through hoops. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Sue Surf is one of the top niggas now, and you can still probably have Mook and Lux trying to down talk a nigga and be like, well, I mean, but, you know, hey, he did good in his last battle and the one before then, but the other two after that, you know, he choked. I can't battle somebody that did that because I'm me. It's almost getting ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting tired of these old niggas.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? So, you know, like, while it's made Lux, because Lux hasn't fell off yet, it's made him very desirable, and everybody always wants to get to him.
But then it's also like, I feel like for him, if I was him, I just feel more pressure, because it's like I have to be this certain standard, or else people gonna think I fell off. You know what I'm saying? Because like even in his battle against Geechee, he didn't do bad. It's just his style is not translating the same it used to. Because niggas like Geechee, who in this era of every fucking bar, his rounds were just more entertaining to listen to.
Yeah, and the problem with Loaded Lux is his style has always not been a punchy style. It's always been one of them joints where you're gonna go back and it's like a Lupe Fiasco verse. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like it's gonna be enough that you fuck with it when you first hear it, and then you're gonna keep hearing it and keep catching new stuff. But niggas don't really treat battles like that. So it's like you gotta kind of make it easily digestible in the first moment, in the first time we hear it. You know what I'm saying? Now, other MCs respect Lux because they understand, they think different. So they'll go back and be like, go back and listen to shit because his shit is like that and catch different shit. The average fan's not gonna do that. So it's like, you know, you've gotten away with it a few times, but it's like, you know, you're only gonna get away with murder so many times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is, but yeah. Because we also need a king to go at. And with niggas being, I don't want to say money hungry, but like just hungry for battles, it's kind of, there's like no really, besides Lux, there's nobody that's really hard to get to. You know what I'm saying? Like you can just get some respect. Like
besides Daylight.
Oh yeah, but I feel like Daylight really be doing other shit. He just really pops back up when he wants to. Like I feel like Lux be still ingrained in the battle world. And you know what's up? I don't see Lux doing too much other shit. Not saying he isn't. I just feel like I know Daylight's doing other shit. I have to assume Mook's doing other shit because I'm like I don't know what other shit niggas is doing. But like when Lux is very much still in the culture and shit, and like he only battles so much, niggas be looking at him like he's Shao Kahn and shit. You know what I'm saying? They fighting other niggas like you next, nigga. He'll just be like, beloved. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I feel like we do need that. Because, like I said, a nigga like Surf, like, once you get top tier, you could get that battle with him. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, thanks for sending us that tweet Public Enemy B, because I definitely didn't see it. And I was like, as soon as you sent it to me, I said, oh, this is going at the show. We got to talk about this. We're going to talk about how Goods got to go.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, Goods gotta go. Goods don't have the resume that niggas got.
He got the resume, I feel like. Niggas respect it. It's just, I don't know. I've never been that into Goods. But I feel like Goods also know where he stands. I feel like Goods is self-aware. Like Goods knows that he's not like everybody's favorite. He knows everybody and not feeling his style. But he don't care. He's like, look, I do my thing. Cause I saw Goods tweeting the other day. Goods was saying something like, he was like, yo, would you rather I battle like once or twice a year and I'm always prepared, or would you like to see me 5-6 times a year but I'm fucking up half the time? He's like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna do me. Like,
and I ain't gonna lie, I mean, I know he's doing other shit because he be talking that money shit to niggas and shit. Like, I know he got other shit going on, and that is his claim to fame, or not claim to fame, but his self-made claim to fame is while other niggas top tier or whatever, niggas be fumbling. And anybody that's on top, I feel like they've had bad nights. I don't think there's any, besides maybe Geechee Gotti. A lot of these other niggas have had a clearly bad night, or a night they choke, stutter, all that shit. And Goods be like, I've never stumbled, never fumbled my bars. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, niggas also love to argue because shit don't be judged. He was like, and arguably you could say I've arguably won every battle. Now niggas might disagree with that. Except for one. And he only say one because I forgot who he was battling, but he said I forfeited. And he was like, what you mean? It was like, oh yeah, the nigga that called him a faggot in the crowd, and you know, Bronx nigga gonna deal with that shit. So he definitely had to it was the show was over after that. You know what I'm saying? He said he broke a bottle over that nigga head or some shit. Wow. But you know, if this is the same nigga that punched another nigga because that
he thought he was talking about his daughter.
He thought he was talking about his daughter. It was like, all right, you straight up call him, you know, the F word. Yeah. He got to deal with you, bro.
And then,
he's a grown man at the end of the day. So
and then Goods came out to apologize later. I was like, yeah, I was wrong for that. I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? I'll let the nigga get in and swing on me back. You know what I'm saying? Just one though. Just one.
just one.
I ain't let nigga beat me up.
And I ain't gonna lie, that was the funniest thing to me when he did with Gems, because like I never knew about Gems before, but then after like seeing a few battles with Gems, I was like, he's like, I hate to say, he's like a battle rap version of me. Like he's just a dude that's there. He's somewhat decent. You know, he's really jokey though. So it's like for him to be the one that gets in a fight, it's like
gonna be bothering nobody.
Yeah, he ain't even that kind of like energy. So it was really wild. I bet even he was looking at himself like, really? I'm the one that got in the fight? Like, all right, shit. But yeah, Goods gotta go. Goods gotta go, respectfully.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Is there any news topics you would hit on before we get into this week's battle? Because it was slow news week for me at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was trying to find one, but
I don't be keeping up with the foolishness. That's why I say it's Quan's favorite part of the show.
Yeah,
I want to keep up with the garbage. For new listeners,
I like how you just introducing this shit. So if I have a topic, I just like low hanging fruit automatically, bro.
Yeah, for new listeners, if you don't know, this became Quan's favorite part of the show because Quan would come with the most non-news. It was a couple weeks in a row where he was giving us updates on French Montana. I don't know who the fuck else was checking on French Montana, but he was letting y'all know what was happening in French Montana's life. So
I ain't gonna lie, we normally don't talk about him, but there's only one thing I would want to mention. It's Kanye related. We usually don't talk about him.
Go ahead, see what you got to say.
It is just funny to me how all of a sudden he's mad at whatever DL Hughley had to say about him, and this nigga literally said, like, nigga, I can pay to have you hurt.
Yeah, he said, I can afford to hurt you.
And I'm just like, okay, first of all, why DL Hughley gotta be the one person that you want to get hurt? You know what I'm saying? Like, secondly, where does God fit into that? Because you just in the same text was like saying you don't want your child to be in a godless school, but you just said I can afford to hurt you. You just threatened bodily harm on somebody that hasn't touched you as a man of God. And I'm like, yo, the contradictions just be crazy. But yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Other than that, I feel like that's really it. Ain't really nothing else. Talk about it.
Plan to listen to the Slaughterhouse album. It just came out a couple
Nope.
days ago. Okay.
Ain't listen to that shit because I ain't gonna lie, that's just kind of sad. Saddens me, and it saddens me to even watch two people that, beyond the lyrical ability, I really like that it was for a grown man, very much in their grown man status, and respectable in their own rights, coming together to form a brotherhood, and they really like fucked with one another, like really were tight, like friends. You know what I'm saying? And I just hate seeing groups that I like break up, and it always has to be nasty, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. There's only two groups left that if they break up, I might be hurt. And that's the Migos.
Okay.
And the Locks.
I did not expect those two answers, to be honest with you.
Who else would it be? Because everybody else is subject to break up and it'd be nasty because I've seen it.
I didn't expect you to say the Migos. The Locks, I can expect that. Migos, I expect you to say something like
who?
The Roots or...
Nah, the Roots is doing good right now. Why would they break up?
But you talking about groups if they broke up. I thought she was going to name different groups in the groups that you named. So I thought she was going to say something like... I was just going to say, he better say the Roots, and then what was the other group I thought you was going to say? Had it in my head.
Not Tropical Quest.
No.
I was about to say, because if you watch the documentary, you seen things can be nasty between them.
Yeah, I already knew that.
Rest in peace, Five Dog.
I can't remember what I was going to say with the other group was.
I've seen it with Mobb Deep, nigga Havoc. I mean, rest in peace. You know, we ain't going to talk about it because Prodigy, rest in peace, Prodigy. You know, we got to have respect for the dead, so I ain't even going to bring that up. But if you know, you know, right? Then Dipset, Dipset had their nasty thing at one time. G-Unit, even with not even G-Unit, because G-Unit's had the
now I remember because I wasn't listening to you. Now I thought you were going to say...
I hate how you find ways to slip into disrespect. it's an art. Like I almost, even on the one catching the shot, I almost admire it sometimes, bro. It's like he really did that.
I thought she was gonna say Griselda as the other group because them niggas is related, just like Migos is related.
Griselda too, but I feel like they gotta put in a few more years. And I feel like not that I see them breaking up, but I do see them going solo. They're very much a solo thing. They just really rap with each other a lot, whereas Migos came in as a group. And it's not even so much that Migos is just like, oh, if they break up, that'd be tragic. It's just the fact that like niggas recognize them for being so, I won't say tight knit, but like so much a group without even trying. Like I don't think these 3 hood ass niggas decided like, yo, every time we go out, we gotta look the part. We gotta dress alike. We gotta look like money. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do this. I think they just do that shit naturally, just from, or even the chemistry they have on tracks. I don't even know if they'd be like, yo, we gotta do. I think they just went to the studio all the time and developed a natural chemistry, and now it's like the shit's unbreakable at this point. You know what I'm saying? And through ups and downs, like they've had their peak. You know what I'm saying? And now they're at a nice respectable level too, and they still sound great. So they've had their solo albums. You know what I'm saying? When niggas thought that was gonna be the end of them, or niggas thought that Quavo was gonna go and go Justin Timberlake on niggas. Like they're still working together.
Didn't you also say that you'd be heartbroken if Ray Summer broke up and it was ugly?
Didn't say that, but now that you mention it, a little less. But yeah, just because they've never been drama at all, unless it's Sway Lee and his girl. Now Sway Lee and his girl breaking up, oh that's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like Slim Jimmy really don't bother nobody. That nigga boxing now.
The only person who's bothered him was Joe Budden. That was the only person who bothered Slim Jimmy, and so that he had to respond to Joe Budden. Other than that, he be minding his business.
And even they patched things up. Like they're cool now. Even Joe Budden was like, "Yeah, I love Slim Jimmy." I ain't gonna lie. I did like when niggas used to call Joe Budden fake for that shit, because he would definitely like shit on somebody and then meet them and they'd be like, "I love that person." He did that shit with Post Malone. He met him. He was like
doing that all the time.
He was like, I don't know why, but like you just look at him, you wouldn't expect him to smell as good as he smelled. Like I love Post Malone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that would be weird just because they don't really carry that kind of energy. And then with the Locks, they just been so like they've been through so many decades together, and they still to this day have a great chemistry. They fucked up freaking Dipset in a verses just based off chemistry, knowing each other's place, knowing each other's vibes, having the chemistry, still performing together to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the difference, and that's why like I watched a podcast yesterday of one of the niggas that kind of knows Cameron, right? And I just remember I was like, yo, we really didn't know. Cause I remember niggas was like, nigga was talking shit to niggas in the cause there was one dude in the back that was like, yeah, I'm gonna think the Locks go win. He was like, win what? He's like, they're gonna win a round. Like you think they have a chance? He's like, no, I think the Locks are gonna win. And he was just like, he like, you know how niggas will break it down and be like, all right, name 5 joints offhand, and nigga would be like, I'm okay. I can figure that. All right, so we got I really mean it. We got Oh Boy. We got Hey Ma. That's just off the dome. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas would just make a movie out of the whole thing. And I was like, we really didn't think that Locks was gonna win. Like everybody who asked just knew, me included, just knew that Dipset was gonna win, and the way it went, I still play like Locks songs in my head, just like almost nightmarish, just because they whooped Dipset's ass on that stage, bro. Like there was nothing, and really you could even say it wasn't even Locks. It was mainly Jadakiss, and with that chemistry, they just knew, yo, Jadakiss got it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna back him up. You know what I'm saying? So like with them niggas really having a brotherhood, 100%. You never even heard no turmoil with them. Like you never even heard anybody be upset. If they had any turmoil, they kept that shit to themselves. You know what I mean? That's a kind of breed that niggas don't make no more.
I feel you.
So that shit would hurt. That shit would, because I'd be like, yo, I really can't believe in niggas being loyal to each other no more. Like something's always gonna get in the fucking way. Shit's crazy.
Yeah. So like, I heard people talking about the Joel and Crooked album. I don't know if I plan to listen to it. I just need somebody to tell me if this album can indeed suck Joe Budden's dick, because that's what Joe Budden said that the album could do. I just need to know if the album can or cannot.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's where the shit stopped being fun, because it was like, all right, now shit's like, it's still stayed at a level where niggas can get cool again, but now it's like, all right, now we're getting towards territory where it's like, yo, niggas is gonna get upset. Like, like what? Like it could get weird if Joel and Joe Budden meet in person or something.
Yeah.
Like that can get Now it's at a place where shit can get stupid. Like people at a distance can't tell who is who or who's the fool. So it can easily just get like whoa, like
Exactly.
it could easily get there now. Whereas before it would just be like, well, you know, we disagree with that shit, but you know, we came together as brothers. You know, we talked, and though we still disagree, that's still my brother. You know, like Royce. Like Royce is very calm, cool, collected. You know what I'm saying?
But
so
Royce still has a side.
he does have a side, but it's very much like you got to really get him to that point. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like even in the video that I saw of them being on IG, like Royce was still like he was hurt, but he was like he still had love for Joel and Crooked. Did he respect that move? No, but it's like it was still at a point where it's like, all right, maybe when some time goes by, we can still talk about this easily. It's no problem. Just I don't know why you did that shit. I disagree with that shit. I wish you didn't do that shit, and it didn't have to go this way. But you still my brother at the end of the day. But then Joe Budden come on and be like, yo, that album could suck my dick. Now, and then what Joel say is like, you're gonna regret saying them words.
Mm-hmm. That's what he said.
And I could tell, like, even though Joe Budden wasn't gonna apologize, he kind of wanted an apology. Why? Because I know the energy of.
It was the way he said it so calmly. Like he said it so calm. He's like, that album can suck my dick. Like he didn't say that. It wasn't even an aggressive thing. Like
he just be letting the Frank stand go so much, like just so easily. And I'm like, you realize you gotta really stand on that shit, even with your brothers. You gotta stand on saying shit like that. Like Joel Ortiz still from Brooklyn, my nigga. Like, and then I could tell that it was her because when Joel Ortiz was saying bye, but he said bye like 5 times. That's why I know somebody's hurt. Because usually, like if somebody's like pissed, they'd be like bye, click. But when you're saying like bye like 5 times, you're almost waiting for like somebody to say something to like keep you on the line.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Yeah. So I'm probably not gonna listen to it either. I mean, not unless I'm told to listen to it. Like, nah, bro, you gotta listen to this. But here's what it is. I mean, ultimately, again, that's not my business. So
yeah, I'm not gonna listen to it.
All right,
I'm cool on it.
We're gonna get into this week's battle. We decided to do another one of the Midnight Madness battles. This one, again, I mean, it's still Women's History Month, so I figure we can't miss this one. Now we will get to the J2 and Bad News battle probably next week after that. But Shooney the Rapper versus Fendi just dropped a couple days ago, and I was like, nah, we need to get on this one. Fun fact: this is a 1-rounder.
One rounder.
So to get in and get out.
Woo! Love those.
Yeah, I love those.
That was nice.
I love those. And
fact.
Then Midnight Madness also judges their own battle, so we don't really need to put scores because it doesn't fucking matter. Somebody already said who won.
So I'm gonna take this moment to be lazy as possible. I don't even got notes for this bitch. I'm going off the dome. I'm going off the dome with everything, my nigga. I
care about the quality of my show. I still take notes.
See, there you go. There you go. Them shots. He know how to pull up to the bar. All right. Don't think that nigga don't know how to get twisted and get drunk. He know how to pull up to the bar and get a shot. All right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He knows the bartender.
I'm tell y'all straight up.
He's at the bar with her.
I don't want to do what you're doing. I'm not gonna take that trip to Wisconsin. Like I'm gonna keep it going right on path with this show.
He be making them drinks to drink. He'll drink them. He's drunk and get drunk.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I'm not familiar with Fendi or Shooney the Rapper.
Neither am I.
I feel like I've seen Shooney before. Never heard her rap. Fendi?
That's exactly how I felt. Like I feel like I've seen that face before, but never heard a rap.
Fendi, I don't think I've even seen her before
at all.
And again, those aren't insults. It's just sometimes you just don't know people. And like now, this is a chance to get to know them. I think that's good. And
I would say it was definitely a good battle. I ain't gonna lie.
It was a good battle.
I was definitely impressed with Fendi went first. I was impressed with her bars. I feel like she had a good style. I ain't gonna lie though. I do hate her delivery.
Look, bro, that was my main problem. She had a good pen.
Yeah, her pen is good.
She had a really good pen.
Terrible delivery.
Her punches is hidden. Her delivery, shaky.
Her delivery is. It literally sounded like she's reading the bars as she's saying it.
It sounded like she needed to rehearse it a couple more times. Like, it didn't sound like she had it locked in completely, and that was probably her biggest issue was her presence and her delivery. Because bars wise, She had bars.
And her bars was good. I ain't gonna lie though, some of them did go over my head. I don't know if it's just I'm just culturally not aware or whatever. But the room reacted. Yeah. So I knew she was saying some shit.
The bars were good. They were just very layered. I liked the way she sets her stuff up. I was really into that.
Definitely heavy potential I see. Because like it was one of them things where like me not enjoying her around so much, I definitely clearly knew it was me. It's not her. She ain't the problem. The delivery is a problem, but her as a pen, she ain't the problem. Yeah, I was the problem. So
yeah, it's kind of like last week we were talking about Yoshi. And I was just like, I didn't take no points away from her for crowd because it wasn't even her fault. The crowd just didn't want to stop talking. Like, because she had 3 good rounds
for sure.
So yeah, after you on that, she had a really good round. I really enjoyed Fendi's round. But like as I was watching it, I'm like, yo, if you could just perform this better, you would get the reactions that you want. But you just standing there in the same spot, saying stuff at this speed, like you're still trying to remember it. And I was like, nah. Boo.
Yeah, it was a little weird. But maybe she just needs more polish or, a little more practice. I hate to say it, but like, I don't know if she's in a clique or anything, but if she ever did join a clique, that's probably would be what she needs, because I feel like the people around her would work on that, like how I guess who's in gun titles? I almost said officials in gun titles. Sorry, Prestavia's in gun titles. She'll have freaking Sue Surf right there, be like, all right, so, just breathe, now attack that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas would be like, all right, your pen is fire, but your delivery is trash. Here, you got to work on this. Try this. You know what I'm saying? Do it like this. Put more oomph on it.
Yeah, if y'all know any good Fendi battles, let us know in the comments. I'm saying I'll watch. I have no problem watching her again.
For sure.
This is my introduction to her, and I feel like she could be better.
For sure. And it was also our introduction into Shooney.
Shooney the rapper. Yep,
and now Shooney was on fire, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Shooney
start to finish, I knew it was over. Yeah. I knew it was over as soon as she started.
Shooney kicks the shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? From start to finish. A lot of Fendi flips, and I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't write any of the bars down, but I officially am declaring it that like Tay Rock no longer has my favorite Fendi bar. You know what I'm saying? Because she was flipping that shit. She was flipping that shit crazy, and it was fire every time. And she was the right kind of aggressive. Like she made me want to get in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, she was performing on crazy. It's not too much I could say. It was all fire.
And it helped her that she had her girls with her too, and they was hyping her up too.
I ain't gonna lie, them chicks like they wanted to fight. Like I don't know who. There was one chick that was in the front in a black hoodie. I was like, yo, watch her. Like she wanted to get shit popping
before, but I cannot remember her name right now.
Cause I almost thought it was QP, but I was like, nah, that ain't her. But it looked like somebody that battles. Definitely a battle rapper.
I can't remember her name right now, but I know her. I've also seen her. She was on my expert opinion one time, just chilling in the back. But yeah, bro.
Yeah, she was ready for war, boy. Like,
Shooney came to win, and it was obvious. Yeah, because Shooney's delivery was carrying her to the victory. Bars wise, it was good too, but her delivery was great. Like
she was almost the opposite of Fendi, where Fendi's pen is fire, and the delivery is trash. I ain't gonna say Shooney's bars was trash, but like her bars was like pretty average, cool. But the way she delivered it made it heavy. You know what I'm saying? Her confetti was heavy, my nigga.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Out here with it.
What she said?
There's not much more I can say.
Dog. She said I would give her a break, but she acting finicky. Oh, it was the
bro. Oh yeah, like she was like
something like that.
Yeah. I would give Finn a key, but she be acting funny.
Yeah.
That shit was wow, yo. That shit is like so. The name flips was crazy. Like the name flips was fire. Yeah. It was an amazing battle. Like I was thoroughly entertained. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I think that was the one. Even I saw Twerk was in there. He was like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
because like I noticed most of them, like the judges was chilling. Like the judges was trying not to show no favor during the bars, but even now, everybody was like, "Damn!" Everybody was like, "Hey, yo, it's over." Like now, I feel like that was the bar that sealed the deal. Like, yep,
for sure,
it's over. We never gonna play these games.
It's
like,
a wrap.
It's over. And then after that, I was like, yeah, she got this. It's went downhill bad. I'm curious as to why this one was only a 1 rounder, and I could probably look back and find it. But then again, I don't care no more because they booked these Midnight Madness battles like 2 months ago, and they're finally coming out now. So like back when the hype was built up, I probably would have remembered why when they announced this. But I don't care no more. These battles should have been out a long time ago.
And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like this probably set a precedent for Chrome 23 to come out, because I seen some of the same faces. Like, for example, I think one of the judges of this was Don Q. And while Don Q is known as a spitter alongside of a Boogie, he's never really been ingrained in the battle rap world. Even though he's battle rap before, which is probably why niggas got him on board and whatnot. But after that, then you see him, next to Dave East with during the Chrome 23 event, the Queens Get the Money. You know what I'm saying? So, shit like that. And I think Remy was in the building too.
Yeah, Remy was a judge on a couple of the other Midnight Madness battles. Yeah, Remy was definitely there.
Yeah,
I just don't think she would judge this one. But I remember she was sitting there. And
she was sitting there. Yeah. She was definitely sitting there. So it probably played a part. And it was probably her soaking up game. It was like, all right, here's a battle rap event made by battle rappers, so I can learn what to do for battle rap events.
Yeah, because I know she'd be at Smack events too. So like maybe she wanted to see a smaller one, like, because the Midnight Madness was like a smaller one than Smack. So like maybe I can see how the smaller events work too. But then we also got corrected. Well, we got facts only. In the comments last week, we were talking about this crowd was crazy at the Chrome 23 event, and then they told us it was invitation only, which is very true because they said it on the flyers. All the flyers for the event said invitation only. I completely forgot about that shit.
So that means it was niggas were invited.
Exactly,
to fuck
these
it up.
niggas was invited to act the ass.
All right, but so they definitely weren't acting like they was acting like there was some random niggas randomly talking at random times.
That's what make it even worse, in my opinion. That's even worse. Remy was like, I handpicked y'all to come to my event and support me, and this is how y'all niggas act.
Yeah. See, and I'm not even trying to joke. This is why niggas like Remy like still get fame and still be out here slapping bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all niggas lucky she got locked up and had to actually change her fucking ways. Cause I feel like there's always a state where it's just like, slapping somebody is still useful. Because people don't. The second you actually cool out, niggas do shit like that. Because if that was the old Remy, niggas would have fucking relaxed.
The whole event would have got shut down.
Yes, my nigga. Like, y'all gotta relax. Show the queen some respect. Like, I don't understand y'all niggas that come to a show and want to be the reason why the show is not going smoothly. I don't understand that shit. I'm not gonna go to a Dave Chappelle fucking stand up and try to have a conversation with Dave Chappelle while he's on the fucking stage. I'm gonna let Dave Chappelle be Dave Chappelle so I can enjoy the Dave Chappelle show. Like, that niggas don't make no fucking sense to me, bro. I don't get it. But it is what it is. Niggas is gonna nig. It'd be ridiculous.
Well, niggas nigged, and then Shooney won this easily. All the judges
for sure
clearly went with Shooney, and I'm glad that no one judging was crazy. So we all agreed.
Even though Fendi definitely has potential, I would definitely want to see her again. Definitely want to see her progress and whatnot. But Shooney was definitely more polished. The way that they were talking too, it seemed like Shooney has a little more time in this game. Like she's paved the way.
I'm confident I've seen her in Queen of the Ring or something and just don't remember.
Yeah, like I think I'll speak for me. I'm admittedly very unfamiliar with the female side of battle rap.
That's
so
you hate women.
First of all, love women. Okay, women are the greatest. All right. And I'm just getting in tune with women being the greatest battle rappers. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so used to women being so dope at everything that like I was like, oh, they're dope at this too. Like, oh, okay, cool. Let me tune in. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't you also say that when Jazz battles Geechee, that Jazz is gonna lose because she's ass? Didn't you say that?
Nope. I said that's just she's gonna lose because Geechee just be acting.
I made that up.
Geechee,
I was see how he was gonna respond. A blatant lie.
I'm about to say, nigga, it's well documented that I love women, so you can try all that shit. I'm not even afraid of that shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be funny one day when you do try that shit and then all of a sudden it takes legs. I'm gonna be like, wait a minute, whoa. That's when this shit's gonna be like, I didn't. And that's gonna be really bad because I'm probably gonna not react or not even because I'm not even gonna be phased. And then that's like probably the time I should have been phased. Like I should have defended myself. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like,
it's like when it's like how Mike was always calling Rod a bully.
Yeah. Then somebody gonna believe that shit and they're gonna be like, wait, no, we were just playing. Like, but yeah, like Nah, I do believe that that Geechee is gonna whoop Jazz's ass just because Geechee be on pimp energy when he's went against a woman. I don't understand.
I feel like it's gonna be an interesting battle. Do I still think Geechee's gonna win? Yes, but Jazz is good too.
Jazz is definitely good.
It's gonna be a competitive.
She's gonna need some extras to go against Geechee because Geechee's just one of them niggas like you kind of can't find anything bad about him. Like the biggest thing
wrong.
The biggest thing it is got about him is him hiding behind a tree.
Yeah, that's it.
That's really all niggas got.
All niggas got.
They don't got no other kind of dirt on your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody like universally loves him. Battle rappers, fans, like everybody's like, nah, he's a good dude. Like,
bro, we haven't even had somebody be like, yeah, nigga, I talked to Coffee and Coffee said you did it. None of that. Like, shit. Even his exes keep it solid about him, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So. You can't do nothing with that boy. So I mean, Jazz got a sturdy ass pen, but she gonna have to come with some extra shit to really, because I feel like Geechee, I'm gonna say he has dirt on her, but he has angles with her.
I mean, he's gonna talk about her head for at least one round,
and it's gonna be funny because she does have a big head, and everybody knows she got a big head. You know what I'm saying? And then there's gonna be bars about her being a her occupation, her
She's
job.
911 dispatcher.
Yeah, I'm glad because I didn't want to say the job and be wrong because I definitely would have said it wrong or something. But so she's gonna have to come with that fire to really compete with Geechee because he's one of the best, but she's also one of the best too. So it's gonna be interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do want to see more like really competitive like guy versus girl battles. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I feel like these women are stepping their shit up. So, I ain't gonna lie though. I do want to see a 40 bars versus Sue Surf like rematch or something. Cause for Sue Surf to be so good against guys and then get his ass whooped by one, I just don't understand how you win a face off. Face offs don't even have you can't even win a face off, but he clearly had the momentum and energy in the face. Like she couldn't even do nothing with him. She was sitting there trying to dislike him, but she was like, he's kind of funny. Like she would like be sitting there laughing and then be like, trying to be like, oh, I'm disgusted. I hate this dude. Like, bro, when he had the freaking the wine and the Lunchables and he had a freaking button down shirt, like it was just funny as hell. So I was so surprised when he lost and like lost clearly and completely. Yeah. I was just like, yo, like, all right, but I'm cool with that because I have no problem with seeing women fuck a man up. You know what I'm saying? So they find I want women to get their respect in this battle rap world, and I feel like there's still room for that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, definitely
for sure. But yeah, overall great battle. You know what I'm saying? Got introduced to 2 new names, and I look forward to seeing more of them. You know what I'm saying? Both of them, Fendi and Shooney.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shooney was definitely fire with her shit. You know what I'm saying? Fendi got potential for sure. So, and it was a brand new battle too. I think the shit came out 3 days ago. Yeah. And from an event that was like a month or 2 ago?
Yes.
I don't know why they be holding footage, but
it makes no fucking sense, bro.
Maybe one day when we get to a point of having our own battle league or some shit, we'll understand why niggas do that shit. I don't get it.
All right. Do you have an artist of the week? Or do you need me to go first?
We're gonna have you go first.
All right.
While
my artist of the week is probably just Maxo Cream. I listen to a lot of Maxo. Like how Quan always says, if you can't think of nothing else to listen to, you just listen to ESTG. Mm-hmm. I usually just turn on Maxo like most of the time, just chill. But I finally listened to Crit's album. I don't know if I told y'all Crit's album is good. I liked it. I also listened to Tana Talk 4. It's pretty good. If I had to compare it to another Griselda member, I still like Conway's album better. I think it's a little more well-rounded. But Tana Talk 4 is good. But anyway, regardless, my artist of the week is still Maxo Cream.
I'll probably say just my fallback is going to be ESTG. Because I ain't gonna hold you, I ain't been listening to a lot of music this week, but always ESTG. And I've been hearing some Conway songs here and there. So the album, I want to listen. I still got to listen to both the mixtape and the album, and they both sound great, consistent. What else can you say about Griselda? Tana Talk 4, I just downloaded yesterday, so I'm gonna get to that because I do like the Tana Talk series. I like Benny the Butcher. He does his shit. He's one of the things that I do respect him. That like out of him and Griselda, I feel like he's the one that experiments maybe the most. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like I love that Conway sounds very much like West Side Gunnish, but then also you could probably catch him on like, you know, a beat that might belong to Rick Ross or some shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? His tempos change from time to time. And then, you know, you got Benny the Butcher who does, was it a whole tape with Hit Boy, or it was just like he just produced half of it?
I don't know if he did a whole tape with Hit Boy.
I think
talking about the one. Hold up. I feel like I know what you're talking about.
The Burden of Proof. I think that one was all Hit Boy. I think it was all Hit Boy. If that was all, shout out to Hit Boy, bro. So again, flowers for Hit Boy, because you gotta be an ill nigga to make Nas make 3 albums in the span of 2 years. You know what I'm saying? While still producing for Big Sean, bringing Big Sean pretty much back out. I ain't gonna hold you, like Big Sean was chilling too. You know what I'm saying? I
was thinking of the other one, the one with 38 Special, Trust the Sopranos, came out last year. That's not the one Hit Boy.
Oh yeah.
I like that. I like that tape a lot too, though. Like, I don't think I mentioned it here, but I listened to that a good bit when it came
Butcher
out.
Coming, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I got a bunch of tapes I download. I just haven't put them on my phone and shit. But
I feel you.
But yeah, like, you know, ESTG, and I'll give Conway a shout out, because, you know, that John Woo flick fire is exactly what I like from niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't gonna lie. If you guys watched the last, I think it was the last Odd Friday. Yeah, it was the last Odd Friday, and they had I got his knees. It was that new Griselda song with the locks on it. That shit was sounding like fire. I like that shit. I don't know what tape that's on, but
the crowd hated it.
Cause the crowd, don't make me talk bad about Dead Ends on this. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Cause it's so much ammunition. It's too easy. It's too easy, and I don't know how much of them rock with us, so I don't want to be insulting. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say we love y'all. It's. I want to say this on the basis of this: we love y'all because y'all do support us. Y'all support them, which is even greater, and y'all trickle down and even support us. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that we even shouted out. You know what I mean? We just disagree with y'all sometimes. That's all.
Yeah,
that's all it is, respectfully. And because we're podcasters and we have the mic, we may want to get disrespectful sometimes or insult sometimes. And it's not fair when we have a mic and all y'all can do is comment sometimes, even though we see your comments and get a little tight. You know what I mean? But I also feel like the ones that support us are the ones that don't be putting dumb shit in the comments, because I still think about the nigga when we had the R&B segment and nigga was like, niggas trying to call us gay. I was like, nigga, because we like R&B. We like music that the chicks like and the chicks move to.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, you can't fuck the Conway. I'm sorry. And if you do, you need to get the fuck out of that room. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you are not putting on John Woo flick and the pussy get wet, my nigga. Like, it's not happening. You know what I mean? But you put on that Aaliyah though. You know what I'm saying? That's a different mode. You feel me?
Feel you.
I ain't trying to have my dick in the chicken and feel like somebody's about to kick in the door and rob me for everything, and I realize, oh, the bitch set me up.
I'm saying like, that's music. That's that music where you gotta keep your Timbs on when you fuck it.
For real, nigga, keep your Timbs on and your t-shirt with the strap right there on the dresser. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the type of chick you fucking with your chain still on, my nigga. like come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Conway, man. Griselda's almost like that. You can't say nothing about Griselda. Like, they just been so consistent, bro. It's like, I wonder what their plans are. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I wonder what their next, because I know they're always planning on expanding. I watched their interviews and stuff, but at least Benny, because Benny be doing the most interviews. Like, I know they got plans on expanding and going further, and I wonder what they're gonna do. I'm still mad to this day that like I haven't got a Griselda hoodie or some shit, because them shits be looking fire. I've loved them since I first saw them. You know what I mean? I'll even give them credit for the two-tone joints, because I saw like right around that time. I don't know if they saw it and decided to do it, or if they were the first to do it, but like when niggas would have hoodies like this, but it'd be like one side black and then one side white. Like, yeah, Westside was on point with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Griselda by Fashion Rebels.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
So people would find you at Quan.
You can find me at SAYQUAND. You know what I'm saying? On your social media platforms. You know what I mean? I'm never on Facebook. Sometimes I'm on Twitter. I'm always on Instagram. Holla at your boy. I repeat, at A.
You don't know how to spell your own name, dummy.
Shit. At.
You don't know how to spell your own name, bruh.
I digress. At S-A-Y. Even Aquila made mistake spelling.
Her own name? You think Aquila didn't know how to spell Aquila? That was only when she was in the B.
Maybe one day she put a T in there and spelled tequila instead.
It's not even spelled the same way, dummy.
You're a mean durag. At SAYQUAND. You can also catch me, you know what I'm saying, on beatstars.com at SAYQUAN. There's no D on that one. Okay.
The D is silent.
The D is silent. You feel me on that one? You know what I mean? I sell beats. You feel me? Shameless plug. I sell beats. You know what I mean? But whatever kind of beats you want, you got ESTG type beats. I got that. You know what I mean?
He had a whole lot of drill. So unless you want to make drill, I don't know.
I got drill on deck too, but I got other shit too. You know what I'm saying? I got all kinds. I got Roddy Ricch type shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we very much be in our 5-year foreign bag over here. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Did on free GS9 and all that shit. I definitely got that on deck. Where can they find you at?
Yeah, if you want to talk to me, you know what I'm saying? You want to talk about these video games, this battle rap stuff.
Catch them at dopedurag.com.
You want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, good food, all that other good stuff, fitness, you know.
You definitely could be a durag model now I think about it.
I tried to. But you know what I'm saying? You already know what's up.
Dang, Bow Wow ain't hit you back?
Shad was being fake. But you know what it is. All my socials are the same. At Now Bloodbath. Talk to me, I talk back. You know, pretty easy to find.
That is true. Oh, omit the vowels too, except for not.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I always put it on the screen anyway, but in case you're listening and you're not looking at the video, it's at NOTBLDBTH, you know.
Yeah, boy. And this will conclude another episode of the Hold It Down podcast. You know what I'm saying? We thank y'all for coming out here to join us. You know what I'm saying? Do your clicks and whatnot. You do your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna be out of this one. You know what I'm saying? What's our takeaway?
Remember to tell a friend and tell a friend.
And tell a bitch to tell a hoe.
Remember the South gonna hold it down.
I love my women.